this is my channel. It's time for another top 5 news wrap-up video since I didn't get to make any videos throughout the week. So just like last week, I'm going to be going over my favourite pieces of news from the week, the top 5 pieces of news that I found most enjoyable, and sharing them with you guys, so hopefully you will enjoy. I'll jump right in with the number 5 piece of news, which is that the developer of Dear Esther, the Chinese Room, have announced their next game, Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. They've described it as a spiritual successor to Dear Esther, and they've also said that while Dear Esther was very much about telling a story and you just kind of experience it, Everybody's Gone to the Rapture will really encourage more interactivity in the game world. It's also going to have every playthrough locked to 60 minutes, which will be really interesting, and I can't recall a game recently at least that's had that kind of lock in place, so it'll be really interesting to see what they do with that. Everybody's Gone to the Rapture will tell the story of 6 different characters, although the developer has stated they're not sure how they're going to integrate them into the story yet, if they'll be actual characters or just like spirits or stories of them, they're not sure yet. But the game is due out next summer, so I guess we'll see then. In number 4 is another Kickstarter, much like the Ouya took off. This one's also taken off in a giant way. It's a Kickstarter for a product called Rift by a company called Oculus. Rift is a virtual reality headset that is supposed to be changing the standard of video games. The product appeared on Kickstarter not too long ago with a goal of $250,000. It's now raised nearly $1 million more than that, and has support from a bunch of really big names in the gaming industry, including Cliff Bleszinski and Gabe Newell. If you are interested in finding out more about Rift, check the link in the below for the Kickstarter. The number 3 piece of news this week is not so much focused on a product, but more just an interesting piece of news, and that is that EA Games are suing Zynga, the Facebook mobile gaming company, over The Ville, which is their newest Facebook game. EA are alleging that The Ville is in clear violation of copyright. It bears a very strong resemblance, gameplay-wise, looks-wise, everything-wise, to The Sims Social, which is EA's, not most recent, but the one before that, Facebook game, which is basically The Sims, but on Facebook. EA have made a point of noting that this isn't an isolated incident. Zynga have done this before with games like Tiny Tower and another bingo game called, I think, Bingo Blitz. They've made knockoffs of those that were so similar and just... it was insane how they got away with it, so I think it's actually good that someone's gone out there and actually said, hey, stop doing that, Zynga, this time. Zynga have made a statement in regards to the lawsuit, saying that The Ville is based on all the innovations of the entire Ville series, like the old Yo-Ville by Zynga and all the games since then, and they've also stated that it's ironic that this is being brought up at this time, seeing as how similar The Sims City Social is to... is it Cityville? Yeah, Cityville, Zynga's big city builder game. But I think that's a little unfair considering that SimCity is already such a major franchise for EA Games. I just think they have less of a leg to stand on there in that kind of... taking that stance is not the strongest position they could be in right now. In number 2 we have the PlayStation All-Star Battle Royale leaked roster of all the characters, stages, items and minions from the games. It's apparently been leaked from a private beta of PlayStation Super Battle Royale All-Stars Fighting Super Smash Bros. Whatever. It's just got like a list of all the characters, stages, items, minions. Screenshots have appeared on I think like Reddit, Game FAQs, NeoGAF, they were everywhere, and they look like it could be pretty legit. I won't go through the list now in case you guys do want to steer clear of spoilers from PlayStation Battle Royale, All-Stars, whatever, but there is a link in the description below if you would like to see the list for yourself. And the number 1 piece of news for this week is that Star Wars The Old Republic is officially going free to play. Currently The Old Republic works on a subscription fee of about $15 a month. You can play free up to level 15, after that you're unable to access the game without paying for a subscription. Starting this fall, they will start having the entire free-to-play up to level 50, which is the current level cap. Most of the game's access is there. You'll be able to play through the storyline for all the different classes, but there will be restrictions for character creations, war zones. Free players can't access operations at all, which are cooperative. I think it's like one of the higher parts of the game, the cooperative battle arena, I think it is, the operations. Correct me if I'm wrong because I have not played The Old Republic. But I am looking forward to this. I'll definitely give it a go now that it will be free to play. If you are interested in trying out The Old Republic's new free-to-play model, the game is actually going on sale for $15 this month. That comes with 1 month subscription, so you can play the game as normal with the full access until your subscription runs out, at which point you can decide to buy another one or just try the free-to-play model. Anyway, that is all I have to talk about today, so hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Please let me know if you have any comments or anything on any of the news pieces that I mentioned, And if I missed anything from this week, please let me know because I'm sure I would like to read it. I would also like to quickly, before I forget, link to the Game Station's Fistful of Rupees, the Zelda Western that they are making. It'll be a mini-series. It's going to be really cool and the trailer is up now, so click the annotation to check that out because if you haven't seen it yet, you definitely should because it's really, really cool. And with everything said and done, I guess I'll be off, so I'll see you guys again soon for another video. Bye bye!